Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome back to the Spaced Out Podcast, the only podcast by two losers on the internet.
Thanks, Markiplier.
Wow, it was such a good intro, Markiplier.
We're your number one fan. Nobody else.
Nobody listens to Markiplier anymore.
We even have you in our channels page.
Yeah, everybody needs to go check out Markiplier right now. We're just trying to support small channels, you know.
He's pretty unknown, so if you, just do us a favor and give him a bit of credit.
Yeah, he makes a lot of great videos, though. He's got some on a game.
Oh, yeah.
It's a small game you might have never heard of. It's called Five Nights at Freddy's.
It's very, very unpopular.
Small indie game, you know. Check it out. It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Anyways, with Markiplier aside, welcome back to episode... Checks notes.
Do you got a...
Episode 13. Episode finale of the Spaced Out Podcast. I think my co-host...
finale time.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
This episode might be a little bit crazy because
We're on
my
Discord.
cat Lucy is deciding to be...
Oh, that too.
Fucking weirdo. Why are you like... Okay. Well, you'll be able to hear her doing whatever she's doing in the background of this video, but
Yeah.
that's all right.
It's also going to be a little different because we're on Discord now. Because
Oh,
my
yeah.
whole house got COVID, so we can't record in person like we always do. But
Are we allowed to say that? Is that a thing?
no, because COVID-19 is not real.
Exactly. That's yeah. So I was just making sure we were, on the same page, and there was just nothing awry there. Stuff.
COVID-19 was actually created by Mr. Beast.
Yeah, it was part of his giveaway.
It's the new Mr. Beast giveaway. It's I guess it's decreasing the population of the world, so it's helping like solve world hunger technically.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it was his big ploy to...
Like, if the population's lower, then like the housing crisis and stuff like that is not as much of an issue either.
I mean, yeah, just overall, like you can pay for less people now.
Exactly, and it was just so smart of Jimmy to do that. Thank you, Jimmy.
What an incredible man! Give a round of applause to him.
Whoa, that was a big round of applause, everyone.
Whew, that was yeah.
But yeah, anyhow, we're on the Discord, so we got that Discord delay. Is there any way to like decrease my delay?
Yeah. I'm sorry, no, that's not how bad the delay is.
No, we don't got any delay at all, really.
It's pretty minimal, but
Yeah.
Anyway, as I'm
Wow, that was
just being
such a good
told-
joke.
This will be our last episode of the podcast, as we know it forever in eternity. It will never come back.
Yep, you're right. That is the final episode of the Spaced Out Podcast. Okay, Discord delay bit over.
I was about to say, how
Okay.
long are we gonna keep this?
But yeah, this is the final episode. We're axing this podcast. Everybody say goodbye to it. Goodbye, Spaced Out.
Goodbye.
But we are making all the episodes and everything available on Spotify and everything. It's all there now.
Yeah.
So if you ever want to watch the memorial of this podcast, you can go through and listen to them all.
Yeah.
But we just kind of thought, because it wasn't really getting much attention and people didn't really care. We do have a devout little fan base that actually does like the podcast and stuff, but just to help, like, with some stuff we'll get into a bit later, we wanted to free up some space in our sort of schedule. So having one less podcast at it a week is kind of nice.
Yeah,
We
That-
like I don't know. Maybe we'll start another one up someday, but
probably, but
not right now.
yeah.
So we're ending 13 episodes in. We got really far.
Yeah. Isn't that
think-
crazy, y'all?
Been a good run. We've had some good jokes, some good bits, some good segments,
Yeah.
including our short-lived G Fuel segment, where for like 2 episodes we
Oh, yeah.
taste tested G Fuel.
Yeah, that was weird.
And our Q&A segment that very quickly went to shit.
Yeah. I blame the fans.
Yeah, it's all you guys' fault. But we can do like a little last Q&A as a little
Oh, true.
ending.
Shall I read off the questions or?
Yeah, I have it open here. So
Oh, okay.
our first bout of questions is again from Solid Chair, who asks, firstly, what is the main goal of the channel? So I assume they mean like the YouTube channel and stuff. That's kind of something maybe we'll talk about in a bit, because we do want to touch a bit on kind of what's going on the channel and stuff that's like been going on this year and what we want to do. So I think I'll save that for later. Put that in the back pocket. Are you happy
Okay.
with the current state of the channel? I don't know about you personally. I'm kind of indifferent because I think we're kind of in a transitionary stage where we're not doing everything we want to do. We're not uploading as often as we want to, but we're looking forward into what we want the channel to be. If that makes sense.
No, yeah. I think I don't feel badly about the channel in any way, shape, or form. Sure, it's got like some of its like older episodes being like not the best, but around this current state, I don't have too many complaints. I do wish that we could just get on the ball a bit more, but we're looking to kind of do that, and we'll talk about more into what the main goal of the channel is.
Yeah.
Once again, in Jasper's back pocket, right there.
Yeah.
We'll get back on that later.
Probably bring it up after the Q&A here. Any podcast segments you want to add? Well, I hate to say it, buddy, but there will be no more podcast segments.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sure if we ever do a podcast again, we'll probably have some hilarious segments, some really funny stuff. But other than our regularly scheduled bit endings where we end on a weird note, or just the G Fuel, we haven't had much. But
No, not really.
It's been a good run.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do anything about the Solid Chair uprising? Oh God, I think we
No.
have to. Do we have to describe the Solid Chair lore?
I feel like we've already described it in
Did
another,
we?
but just in
We
case,
might
for a
have.
brief deduction into what the Solid Chair Uprising is that while we were streaming Minecraft, people would come on logged in as the same user under the name Solid Chair with like maybe like a different symbol or something, or like the not Solid Chair title, right? And they would go in and they were imposters. And eventually it carried over into the Discord server even after the stream.
Yeah.
Eventually causing just a huge amount of Solid Chairs inside of the Discord who weren't Solid Chair.
Yeah. I think we still have like 4 extra Solid Chairs on our server.
I think so.
There was like 4 or 5 at some point, and it was just a big army of Solid Chair. So that was interesting. Obviously, we're not going to do anything about it. It's just going to be
No.
whatever. It'll fizzle out as our channel moves forward and upward. It's a great commercial success.
Yeah.
And now off that topic and on to thoughts on Burger King.
The last thing I'd want on my Burger King burger is somebody's foot fungus.
The last thing I would want on my Burger King burger is a Burger King burger, dude. Those
That's
shit's
fair.
trash. hot garbo. The last thing I would want is a Burger King burger.
I don't think I've had one in forever. So I'm pretty absent-minded when it comes to Burger King specifically.
Yeah. I think like the best Burger King burger you could get is like kind of mid, but they make some not great stuff.
That's fair.
So thanks Burger King. They have great songs though, like Whopper, 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 Whopper.
Oh yeah, Whopper, 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 Whopper.
That's
That
pretty,
one?
Yeah, that one's pretty epic.
Yeah.
That's the only thing they do right, I guess. Or the they're the one. No, that's Arby's. Dang it! I was gonna say I love the all our food keeps blowing up. But that's Arby's. See, even Arby's
Yeah,
does
that's
better
Arby's.
than them.
Yeah. But you know what they do amazing at? Songs. And I think that Burger King should just drop their career as a fast food industry
And just start
become
making
a
music.
musical artist.
Yeah. I think the world would be better off in that situation.
I fully support the Burger King in his career as a burger rapper.
That would be epic. Let's make that happen, guys. And
Let's make it happen. 10,000 likes and we'll get Burger King's burgers into a song.
yeah, we'll do that definitely.
100%.
Just like we'll send you a cookie.
Exactly. If you hit that little subscription button, it's right underneath the video.
Like and
It's red. You can't miss it.
Like and subscribe, guys. Come on, do it.
Hit that little thumbs up button right by it.
And you guys have
Slide
just
over
turned
to the
into
right.
shills. No, don't subscribe then, I guess.
Yeah. Fuck you. Unsubscribe, actually.
Okay. I don't even know.
Thoughts on American football?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know. I don't know. I don't.
You
watch.
don't know American football?
I don't consume American football.
Why not?
I don't know.
Oh. Me neither.
Yeah.
Next question.
Favorite team, if you have any. No, I don't pertain to sports ball at all.
I'm team Jacob.
I'm team Dream. And then our final question for the entire Spaced Out podcast series, fittingly, is the Spaced Out podcast canceled?
No.
We are,
Anyway, next episode we
we're-
cancel it.
we are done and over forever.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna delete the
It's fun,
Q&A
but-
channel.
It's done. It's gone. I watched it as it was removed from the earth.
I was there when it was
I was there.
cast into hell. Cast-
Type if you were there.
Where were you?
Put in the
when-
comments.
Where were you when the Q&A channel was deleted?
Where were you?
There you go. Q&A done and over with, guys. No more.
Did you see the smoke from your own home?
Yeah. I was there when the smoke was created. But there you go. That's the end of Q&A. Maybe if we ever do like maybe a website or something, maybe we could find a way to do a Q&A or something, or like a FAQ if we ever got any.
Oh yeah, probably.
We no longer need to do that. So thanks for all the questions over the months, guys. You guys have been awesome.
Yeah, thank y'all. That was super cool of you to do this.
Now back into high energy podcast content. Content
Rah.
sponsored by nobody. Epic. But yeah, welcome back to the Spaced Out podcast,
Again, this
and
is
we're oh, that's right, back pocket moment.
yeah.
So, I guess where to begin? I think we'll do. I want to do a little like quick recap of where we've come from and everything leading up to now.
Okay.
So then I can get in a little bit into kind of the behind the scenes of everything, and then why we're changing over and the changes we're going to make.
All right.
So to start off, back in fall last year, Jasper and Salem created a gaming YouTube channel called Astronautl,
Whoop whoop.
and that was epic. But yeah, we made a channel, and we started out just doing it kind of like I mean, it's always been kind of hobbyist, right? But
Oh yeah.
it was very just like dipping our toes at the beginning. You can sort of tell by that content. It's very I wouldn't say like it appeals to the lowest common denominator or anything. It's just like it doesn't really appeal to anybody, I think.
Yeah, it's there.
It's very non-content, and it wasn't like we weren't enjoying it or anything. We were enjoying it. It's just I don't know if we took it. It's hard to say that we weren't taking it seriously, but we kind of weren't taking it seriously.
I wasn't.
So it was just kind of like
It was just
shit,
kind of like a fun little thing to do for.
just for fun, yeah.
Yeah.
And so we just did like a bunch of random videos or whatever, and I was still pretty new to editing. I was just trying my best here, but we still had terrible mic, terrible editing, and everything.
Mm-hmm. We had one mic too. It wasn't even.
Oh yeah, not even two, and
Nope.
terrible processing and everything. It was kind of scuffed, to say the least. But then we recorded Five Nights at Freddy's.
And that
we
blew up so hard.
yeah. So we had like an idea, right, where it was like, FNAF 4 is a game that involves both visuals and also auditory. So it's like, oh, you could split that up where you have somebody listening and somebody not listening, and like that would be an interesting video idea. And so we did that, and we didn't really like put much other thought into it because it was still kind of like our whatever YouTube era, and we kind of thought, like you can even tell in the video where at the end of it we're like, if this video gets 10 likes, we didn't think it was going to blow up or anything, and then it did, and then so we were like, okay, well I guess we have to do another one. And then we did a second one. I think that one was like, if we get 100 likes, we'll do Nightmare Mode, and then it's now at 11,000 likes.
Yeah, no, it's.
Holy fuck. And then we
And
did.
I was kind of. I thought I was like pushing it with like 100. I was like, yeah,
That's what
I
I
might
thought
reach
too.
it in a bit.
That's
I was
for
like,
sure.
100's kind of a lot.
Yeah, I was
No.
like, there's no way it's gonna reach it.
Out of the water.
I think I remember we had like some sort of bet on something. I think it was the channel subscribers or something. We had some sort of bet on something, like
Yes.
how fast something was gonna grow, and then that growth in that time period was just like so immense. And you thought we weren't gonna grow very fast, and then we did.
I didn't think so. I didn't think so many people would like the FNAF concept. Like, and I really do think that's what like, it's like a huge anchor for the channel to like rely on for a bit.
Yeah,
And it got us this far into like the 7,000 subscriber sort of category.
yeah. That kind of does lead into sort of what I was kind of like leading into, where our primary like source of views and stuff for the past, I don't know how many months, has just been from those 3 videos that did really well. And so we just like played around with whatever, like Zelda and stuff like that, and started a podcast and stuff. But we didn't really do anything serious or anything. And so it was just the FNAF videos that were doing really well. And I remember thinking for a time as well that we only got so many views because it was Five Nights at Freddy's. And not really
Yeah.
thinking much on how it was just kind of an interesting video idea in the first place. And so
Yeah.
it kind of leads into the sort of change in the channel that we're going to look forward to. But I still want to touch a bit on like the sort of past few months where it's kind of been uh, almost dead. The channel's been a little dead.
Yeah.
Like we posted only one video throughout the entirety of June. We didn't post any videos in August. And then it's middle of November right now, and we still haven't posted anything yet this month. So it's like long periods of emptiness. And I suppose I'll kind of touch on that, at least from my perspective. I don't know about Salem, and if you have like a perspective on it too, you can add that. But
Yeah.
for me, I remember we've done a lot of promising and not as much delivering, where we were like, oh, October's gonna be the month where we stream every week and stuff like that. It was like, oh, we're gonna get back into content and we're gonna get really in it. And I won't get too deep into the specifics or anything, and a lot of this is private stuff I don't really want to talk about, but there's been like a lot of stuff going on in my life over the past, let's see, 5 or 6 months, where
Yeah.
it's kind of made it hard to get stuff done and to be motivated, especially with like the job I'm working and stuff. Where again, I won't get into the specifics or anything, but it's just not a great living situation, and so it just kind of means that on a day-to-day basis, I have no energy. So it's made it pretty hard to get content done as I wanted to. So that's caused a lot of unfortunate periods of no uploads or anything, where it's wanting to get stuff done, but just not having the time or energy to do so. So that's kind of how that's been. And it's just it's been a little bit rough, to say the least. But I won't share my sob story or anything. But it's it's been interesting, and
It's been interesting.
it's been interesting. To put it in the most non-negative way possible. It's been interesting. Again, I won't.
I guess that
give
is
you-
one way to phrase it.
Yeah, I won't give you like a sob story or anything, and I don't know if I'll ever be comfortable like sort of talking about it, but just all the stuff going on in my life hasn't made life easy. And I felt it was just kind of important to talk about this a little bit and bring this up, since we have had so many periods of no uploads, whereas back coincidentally when we were in college at a different location and everything, we were doing like bi-weekly uploads, and it wasn't hard to get those out. I remember staying up until like 2 a.m. working on those some nights, and I was always tired when I finished, but I was like so happy to get them done. And now only uploading like once a month has been very different, and it's not what we wanted to have by any means, but it is something that should be changing soon, actually. So it is middle November right now, and looking forward, I will be making some changes to my living space. I will be moving to an entirely different city here in about 2 months, or a little over a month and a half, actually. And I'll be in a different location, which means I won't be able to do in person with Salem, but we have a solution for that. And so for me, on my sort of side of things, all the private stuff, it should be a lot better job, better living situation, and the people I share my living space with should be a lot better to get along with. So it'll be a lot better. And so it'll kind of hopefully be a bit of a return to the channel here in January of 2024. It's going to be the year of Astronautl.
Oh wow!
But so
It's like the year of Luigi.
it's going to be interesting. It's going to be the real new year of Luigi. Just as successful too.
Hopefully not. No, hopefully it's actually successful. But
yeah, hopefully it will turn out okay. But we, in addition to me sort of improving my sort of day-to-day life and stuff in the future, we are we're planning out some changes to the channel that I think we finally want to talk a bit about, so that we can let people know kind of what's been going on and sort of what's happening to the channel, because it's, I imagine from your guys' end, a little bit up in the air, where
Yeah.
you're like, are these guys dead or what? What's going on? So, again, back to the whole sort of channel idea. For the longest time, it was just like a little dumb hobby. And so eventually it sort of turned into, okay, this is like something we do regularly in addition to whatever. It's like a big time hobby sort of. But it meant
Yeah.
that like our video ideas weren't always the most interesting, where it was, I felt like if we took it more seriously, we could have had like interesting video ideas and stuff. And that takes it a little bit back into sort of the FNAF thing, right? Where we had an interesting video idea, and we're kind of figuring out now that matters a lot. So, to get cut right to the chase, I suppose, we are making a shift away from series content. We were doing series for a long time, and it was doing okay. We were enjoying them and stuff. And we started Ocarina of Time, and we completed a Zelda, and we were gonna do Tears of the Kingdom, and of course that series turned out a little bit weird, but that was kind of what we were wanting to do for the longest time, and it's been the past few months, and we're sort of figuring out that that's not really viable on YouTube anymore.
No, not really.
So starting in 2024, we will be switching up our content style a little bit. So it'll be a little bit more like the FNAF videos, where it's like an interesting video idea or something, where we try and give people a reason to watch it, and I think that's sort of a bit of the mentality of how it works is, who really wants to watch just a random series video where it's like episode 7 of Ocarina of Time, like sort of giving people a reason, where instead of just a episode 7 or whatever, it's Ocarina of Time, but Link can fly or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's making it a little bit different. So it's kind of something we're trying to do here that should make it a little bit more interesting. We don't have a perfect idea as to what the content's going to be. Again, it's a little bit ahead of time, and I don't even know what day we'll start on. We'll get that figured out eventually,
Okay.
But because obviously I don't know what day I'm moving for sure, and like I don't know how long it's going to take me to get adapted and set everything up. Like I don't even know if I got a desk, so.
Oh yeah.
So once I have everything figured out, we'll start that up. And we do have a video right now that's on the way that, again, I don't know if that'll come out by then or not. That's it's been something that we've been talking about on occasion and every now and again, but it's the Doom Eternal video.
Yeah.
Where we had an interesting Doom Eternal video, and it's a video idea actually. So it's not just like our previous one where it was just playing it. It's an idea. It's a conceptual video. So we recorded that like in August or some shit. But it's been taking a while, both for previous aforementioned reasons, but also a very silly and stupid reason that shouldn't have happened, but is fixed now.
We got it better.
Not get too much into the nerdy specifics, but we not everybody knows exactly what like bitrate is. So if you know what it is, you can sort of figure this out. But to try and put in layman's terms, it's we recorded our Doom video at too high of quality essentially. And quality not exactly meaning the resolution or like the size of it, but more so just like the frame data and stuff like that. Again, it's called bitrate. If you know a bit about it, you'll understand, but it was basically at too high of quality for my editing software Premiere Pro to like handle it. So for the longest time when I was editing it, I would put in like any edit or whatever, put like a video over top it or something, to like anything at all, honestly, text, and it would lag. Every time I would play back the video, it would lag. And that made it really hard to get anything done, because every time I would press play on the timeline, it would just like buffer for 5 seconds. So even just trying to preview and edit was painful. And so that was like that for a few months. And then fucking randomly, I just had an idea where I was like trying to figure out a way to get around it. And I was like, what if I just like took all the raw footage, put it into Premiere Pro, like unedited, and then exported it with a lower bit rate. And then I did that, and then I imported it over the previous footage in the Premiere file, and it immediately ran faster. And the file size was way lower too. I think it was originally like, it must have been like 80 gigabytes or something for an hour-long video. I can't remember. Yeah, see, the old video file was 73 gigabytes. The new one that was reduced bitrate is 13 gigabytes. That is a massive reduction, and that's makes it pretty obvious that it was something we should have done initially, and I don't know how I never thought of it before, but now it makes it way easier to edit, and so now I'm hard at work trying to get it done. And
Yeah.
this one's going to be pretty different from what the other stuff we've made before. Again, it's both conceptually but also editing-wise. I've really tried to hone in on my editing chops a bit and learn some different things like transitions and stuff like that. And learning to, I don't know if I'm like especially good at it, or if you compare my stuff against like an actual decent editor who's like been formally trained or something, like they're going to do way better, but it should be leagues ahead of all of our previous stuff, you know. It'll be funny to look at the video and its edits and stuff and like compare it to our old Pokemon Violet, where remember fucking doing the Pokemon Violet, and I remember being so proud of the edits.
Oh yeah. It feels so juvenile now.
Yeah, we'll have to someday do like a video where we just react to these old videos. Well,
Oh yeah.
someday when we like forget them enough.
Yeah.
God, that that video sucks so much ass.
Oh yeah, no, it was terrible.
But yeah, the new stuff way better, way better. Again, I don't have like a date on it anymore, and I won't try and overpromise anymore on how soon it will be or how good it's gonna be. But it should be better
At least
video,
better. Yeah.
and it should be out soonish. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Actually,
Yeah, mark your calendars for soonish.
this is the 13th episode. I still have to get the other episodes done. I just kind of haven't done that yet because they're really long and take a while to edit. But
Yeah.
it's possible that the Doom video might even be out and done by this time. So if it
That'd be
is,
sick.
if it is, and if you haven't checked it out, then go check it out. And if it's not out yet, then that sucks. But
Time travel.
when it is out, it'll be epic. So check it out. That
Do
would
it.
be sick. So yeah, that's kind of like our whole. That's kind of what's going on really with the whole channel stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So it should be a good change to the channel. And again, back to the whole podcast thing. We might do another one someday. So if we get enough following and stuff, a lot of our stuff is going to be hinged on having a good following. Where 7,000 is a lot,
Yeah.
and we appreciate all the numbers and stuff. It's crazy to have gotten this far at all. But
Oh yeah.
you know, some stuff like podcasts are just not going to do well until then,
Yes.
and it should be interesting. Do we want to mention Astronaut Squared? I think we should.
Okay.
So we basically we have a second channel now, guys. It's something that we considered doing before, and we originally started it as a joke, actually. Just for fun, we made a second channel called Actionautal Squared. We might change the name of that. I don't know. For now, it's Actionautal Squared. And we did that so it's hard to search up. Because again, it started out as a joke. Still is a joke. But maybe eventually will be just like our regular channel, second channel. I don't know. But we uploaded a podcast segment we recorded in the middle of our Jeopardy video from like a year ago. There was we basically recorded a podcast segment before even having a podcast, where we ordered pizza and just had like a half-hour talk about literally everything, from Elon Musk buying Twitter to oh god, I don't even remember everything we talked about. We talked about a lot in that though.
We talked about so much. It was actually really entertaining
Yeah,
to like listen back on, because
Yeah.
we listened back on it in like a Discord
yeah,
call. Jesper just shared the audio footage, and we just sat there and we were just like, man, this is like actually good content. What if we uploaded this?
yeah, yeah, and it's kind of funny too, and yeah. So we uploaded that, and it was like, wow, can't believe we never did that before. So that's out there, and I think that should be by now still the only thing on the second channel. I'll add a link to the second channel somewhere on the main channel if you want to get to it. But the idea here, past beyond just the joke or whatever, is to eventually just start uploading. Do what every YouTuber does and upload lazy content, essentially. Where pretty much
Basically, yeah.
every YouTuber ever likes to have a second channel, where their first channel they make their pride and joy content and really hone in on their skills or whatever. But then their second channel they can just kind of be lazy. And so the idea here is then like series videos. If we want to like, we have a lot of unfinished Ocarina of Time footage and stuff like that, where we could just put it over here, and then the worry is not about views or anything like that. It's just giving the content to the people we know will consume it. And that's the whole point of Action All Squared. So if you like our lesser content and stuff like that, then it should be the channel for you. We might do like some conceptual videos or whatever there, like just sort of fun second channel videos that like it could only work there. But and even shit posts and stuff. But it's should be interesting. It's going to be less edited as well. So the first channel is going to have a lot more editing put into it and stuff. And this should be mostly, I don't even know if it'll be mostly raw. It depends on the video, but there won't be quite as much editing. So it'll just be like two gamers hanging out. It'll be the Game Grumps channel.
Basically.
So if you're interested in that, then go check it out. Again, we might change it to Action All 2 so it's more searchable, but it's there. We'll probably make a community post if we do change it and like check out the second channel or whatever. I don't know. It's there. Just go right now. Go.
Do it.
Go do it.
Now.
Go subscribe.
Why are you waiting here? Get out of here.
It's got 6 subscribers. Go subscribe. and listen to Pizza Cast.
Listen to Pizza Cast. It's actually really fucking funny.
It's great. Maybe we'll record more Pizza Cast someday.
Maybe.
That would be awesome. But yeah. So that's the second channel, guys. Check it out. So yeah, that basically in longer terms outlines our changes. It might be out by now or on the same day, or I don't know for sure, but we do have an update video planned for the YouTube channel that should just basically say everything I just said right now, but instead of long rants and tangents, it'll be just like a concise script, so that the people who don't, because like we know that not everybody listens to our podcast, that's why we're ending it. So the people who don't listen, they'll still see like a 2-minute video in their inbox just titled like channel update or something, and they'll click on it, be like, oh, okay, now I'm in the loop.
So that'll be a cool little thing.
Yeah, that should be interesting. Just trying to optimize the channel a little bit, and personally, I'm taking it a lot more seriously now than I definitely used to. So now should be a lot more heart in the videos. It's going to be so much more interesting and epic.
Yeah, it'll have so much more things.
It's going to be so much to do. More and so much epic more, and there'll be
little things and the more.
So if you like more, then stay tuned for more. And we'll we're also going to try and maybe start doing shorts as well, like every YouTuber does.
Oh, yeah.
Since some reason shorts just blow up.
Algorithmically, geez, almost couldn't pronounce that. They do like fucking numbers like crazy.
It's wild. I don't understand it, but it's. I originally didn't even think that people even really watched shorts. I
Oh
thought
yeah, no,
that
people
people.
watch so many shorts.
Yeah, like I originally thought it was like, oh, they're cheat. They're doing the TikTok thing. Who's gonna watch it on YouTube when they could just already have TikTok? And now I find myself occasionally watching shorts on my day to day basis, and I'm like, damn it,
Yeah.
my ADHD caved in.
Mine caved in a long time ago.
And now it's like, wow, there's some actually decent shorts content, and the algorithm for it's a lot better too. So mine already knows a lot about what I want to watch.
I was
So
about to say I refined mine down a good amount.
yeah. So now so that we can get in on a slice of that pie, we're gonna make some
Hells
shorts
to the yeah.
and see what people think. You know, it'll be sick. It'll be fucking epic. Oh, and I figured I'd mention this, and again, I don't know exactly how everything's gonna go, but the plan is also that eventually, once we get this whole channel back up again, we could start doing live streaming again for real this time.
For real this time.
We'll do Minecraft and stuff.
Is that a promise?
Well, we will do some streaming. Yes, that is a
Okay.
promise. I don't know about Minecraft for sure, because it just occurred to me that like I'm doing my own personal server hosting on a second PC and my own port forwarding, and I don't know what the Wi-Fi is going to be like there. Like, not even that it's going to be bad, just
Oh,
that
true.
you have
Yeah.
to get into the Wi-Fi and manually port forward it through the settings. So if I don't
Oh,
have
I
any way
gotcha.
to do that, then we'll either have to pay for a server, which might be better anyways, but uh, Minecraft's up in the air right now
Yeah.
since I can't do that.
All right. I'm chill with that.
Yeah, but streaming, we'll do more streaming, and it'll be epic.
Yeah.
We're already trying to figure out like some games we can play online since everything's gonna be online.
Yeah.
We'll have to figure out some ways to do some stuff like online.
Mhm.
We have a lot of video ideas, and I think some of them might still work.
I think.
I was hoping that maybe like my last week here, I'd probably like be out of my job and everything, and we could just like go ham and recording.
Dude, that'd be epic.
I would be down with that,
I'd be so down.
because we have
I'd
some
100% be down.
actually decent ideas here.
Yeah.
We just have like a huge list that we've been building on.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe start like pinning some of the ideas that you think we should like immediately do while you're still here.
Okay.
And then we'll go like through it once the week hits, you know?
Yeah. I think what I'll do here is I will make it into a Google Doc. And
Or
I'll
do
have-
that, yeah.
Have like
That
it
works.
designated, so there's the ones that need to be here sooner, and then the ones that we should focus more on online. Like I think like cringing to controlled chaos is like the perfect online like Discord to do.
Oh yeah, that can easily be done.
We got some great videos though, guys. Man, I wish you guys could see this.
Set cruise control to 90 miles per hour. I don't think I read this one.
What is it?
The truck sim with roulette wheel. Set cruise control to 90 miles per hour. Only take left turns. Choose farthest job. No passing. Drive on top of the middle line. Get in 20 car crashes in 10 minutes. That sounds hilarious.
I'm down with that one. I forgot about that one.
Part of me even wants it to be so that every once in a while they stack.
Oh, they yeah.
So it just gets more and more chaotic the further you go.
That's something we'll try and do with our roulette content is maybe like have them like stack or whatever.
I think it makes for funnier, better funnies.
Yeah. See, I just remembered that we had that software at one point. I don't remember what it was called, but they let us play Heave Ho together. And it was like
Oh
some way where
shit!
your
I
controller
forgot
could
what you.
control my PC. We could like have that too for some of the stuff. So that does open it up a lot more.
Oh, I wish I remembered it, but yeah, we can totally do that. That'd be sick as hell.
Play. It's Parsec. Parsec.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can use Parsec for some of these ones. What was the Salem Specialty Pizza Challenge? I don't remember what that was.
Okay, so that was like a really weird idea, and basically we were going to order from every
Oh
place
yeah, fucking yeah.
the banana pepper, pepperoni, and pineapple pizza combo and see which pizza chain could do it the best.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we do have a couple of videos, guys, that are like planned for potentially if Salem is able to move closer to where I'm at. Again, it's like up in the
Yeah.
air, of course, but if we do get those, or like maybe I can come back for a while or something like that,
Oh yeah.
or you could visit or something like the pizza challenge. You'll
I
have
was
to visit.
definitely thinking about visiting.
Yeah, and we could do like the pizza challenge. That'd be sick.
Yeah. That would be 100% sick.
Man, randomized controller. That's a really really good idea. That's a kid. Like I could see Doug doing that, dude.
Yeah.
A human fall flat, but we switch controllers. That's like a Parsec video, dude. We could just use Parsec for that.
Oh shoot. Yeah, you're right. That works
So
perfectly.
yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about two-player Hades.
Two-player Hades. Oh,
Yeah,
where we like split the controller?
yeah.
Gotcha.
Since there's like so many attacks and moves that it actually kind of does matter. So,
Yeah.
and but then also movement matters a lot, so that would be interesting. So some of these, the hard thing about some of these challenges is like I put them down because if someday we can do them, that'd be great. But there's some that are like we'd have to learn how to mod a game.
Oh yeah.
That's what sucks. Because it's hard to do modding for games you don't know how to mod.
Yeah. That's kind of how it goes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess I'll mention, and I might as well mention it here, is kind of the. I don't even know if we've talked about this on a previous podcast episode, but the Tears of the Kingdom series, where
Oh.
it's been kind of scuffed lately. So for some context, we originally started it out live streaming it, right? We played it the game the day it
Mhm.
came out. We went and bought it at Walmart. Bam, live streamed it. It was awesome. And then I believe we streamed it again, didn't we?
Yeah, we streamed it
we streamed it
once or twice.
2 more times, I believe.
Okay.
We got all the way to, and I think we even beat the Wind Temple on stream.
Yes.
And then we started to record it because again that was like we moved and couldn't stream as much anymore, so we tried to record it, and then we have some recordings of it. We edited and uploaded the first live stream, I believe the entire thing, in the form of our two videos. We have Tears of the Kingdom is awesome and causing chaos in Tears of the Kingdom. We have those. So that's
Yeah.
from the first live stream. We never got to edit or upload the second or third live streams.
Nope.
And then we didn't even really do anything, I think, in our personal recordings, did we? Like we walked around and we started to go like maybe go to the water temple, and that was about it.
Yeah, we started to, and then
And so it's just been like weird, because I will personally say that I feel like Tears of the Kingdom is a great game, but harder to replay than a lot of other games. Like it's really fun on your first playthrough. It's not as fun on your second. And so, since we both have, like Salem's done everything except beat the final boss, and then I also did everything and beat the final boss. It was kind of painful to go and do all the dungeons again, because, at least for me personally, like, they're so far away, you have to walk around, you have to grind for them, and I don't think the story of them is always necessarily interesting or anything. So it just felt like kind of painful to record. So we basically we axed that series, and we
Oh
had
yeah.
like ideas of maybe ways to make it better. Like maybe if I grinded in my free time, and I did do a little bit of grinding. I got like a few shrines, but not much. And maybe if we had like a route or whatever, and even then it was still not great. And then and the last idea I had was just to go straight to Ganondorf and just record your reaction to that and just upload that and
Yeah.
say it's the end. Which with the second channel arising, maybe we'll do, but I don't know. It's hard. I do really wish that neither of us had played it after and we just did everything live. That would be the perfect scenario, but oh well.
Yeah, but someone was impatient and just beat the whole frickin' game without me.
Yeah, I beat it in like 3 days. It was really fun though.
So then I was like, all right, well then fuck you. I'll do it in my own time too.
Yeah. And then yeah. So you just haven't seen the final boss, which is just
Yeah.
because I said that the final boss was decent and the music's good. So we'll
Yeah, that's about it. That's all I
possibly
know.
see your reaction to that someday. I don't know. But Ripperoni Tears of the Kingdom series.
Rip.
And maybe the same for Ocarina. I don't know. We still have
We have a lot to go.
a lot
And we
to
haven't
go, guys.
edited a lot of it either.
Yeah, for reference, guys, we have 6 Ocarina of Time sessions that we recorded. We are still on session 2, which was recorded back in March.
God, that sounds so scuffed. That sounds so bad. When you say it like that, it sounds even worse.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we could have like an Ocarina of Time big mega session or something where we record it and finish it, so that we can at least like get it on the second channel or something.
Okay. Yeah.
My rough thing is like continuity or whatever. Like I guess maybe we could private the original Ocarina of Time videos and then put them over on the second channel, or just copy and paste them to the second channel, and then the second channel will just have the whole series, or I don't know. Because I guess realistically for continuity you don't need to have it on the second channel, but like it just feels nice to have all the videos on one channel.
I was about to say, it would at least be nice to re-upload them to the second channel, but
I might do that.
all right.
That would be sick. That or make it into a supercut.
Oh, true.
So that'd be epic.
That might be the way to do it.
Maybe. Well, we'll see how it goes. But
Yeah.
we have a big series of Ocarina, and that's mainly what we have in our recording list.
Yeah, then we have like a bunch of one-offs and stuff
Yeah.
that are kind of oldish at this point.
We have some newer ones. Let's see. We have an ancient Garfield kart one that was like in the beginning of this year that I might as well delete.
Okay, yeah. There probably wasn't anything too funny that happened anyway.
Yeah, that's the hard stuff about the old content, is it's just oftentimes has no value.
It's really dry.
Oh god, I forgot that we were gonna do Zelda waifus, ranking Zelda
Oh,
waifus.
jeez.
I forgot about that. And then we were like, well, maybe we should make it a little bit more Zelda themed. And then we tried to record more, and then I think we fucked up the recording somehow, and then it was just like, never mind. Because we tried to do like several tier lists, and I don't know. That was back.
Yeah,
that was back when we were a tier list channel, guys.
We were doing the music tier list, and we lost like our audio.
Oh yeah.
So it was we just had the recording of you clicking around,
Yeah.
but no audio or no thoughts, no nothing. That was it.
Yeah. Maybe we could like redo that someday.
We probably should.
We could do more like tier
Or
list stuff
could.
and put it on the second channel. Again, the second
could.
channel is just like a whole new horizon, guys.
Yeah, just post lazy ass shit and not give give too much of a care as to how well edited it is.
Yeah, especially because we know that the people who watch it will enjoy it anyways.
Fair.
And then we'll, in our other time, hone in on the good videos.
Hell yeah.
See, God, we got so many one-offs. But yeah, that's that, guys. That's basically the whole update to the channel and what's changing and what's been going on with the delays and everything. So that's been the channel. Yeah. But just do know that at the end of the day, even in long periods of silence, we are still trying to work on the channel. We do still enjoy making videos and are still recording them on occasion.
Yeah.
And I don't think I want to ditch the channel anytime soon, you know?
No, not for a bit.
Like I don't know where the future of the channel is, if it lies in being a whole career, dude. We're gonna be the next Markiplier with a mansion.
Holy shit.
Or if it's just, gonna die or whatever, but we're gonna try. We're gonna give it a good old try.
We're gonna give it a good old try. And I would love to thank every single one of you who has stayed this long despite our scuffed post schedule.
Yeah. It's crazy that we still have like people who are just like, yeah, I don't care. I just
it's super nice.
What they upload. It's
Thank you. It gives me at least me a bit of hope. I guess I can't speak for Jasper, but it gives me hope for the channel.
Yeah, it gives me hope too. And even in periods where we've been losing subscribers, I'm just kind of like, whatever. We're gonna start anew next year or this year if this is really that late.
Yeah.
And it should be interesting, guys. So thanks so much. Thanks for everybody who's listened to the podcast all the way through.
Yeah.
And if we get enough support for a new one, maybe we'll do it. But who can say for sure? For right now, we're closing this chapter. And thanks so much.
Get ready to open the next one.
Yeah. Thanks so much for partaking in our awesome, not awesome podcast content.
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah. So I think with that, we will bring this episode to a close, guys. And
to a close. Oh, sorry. You go ahead. You can.
I was just gonna say, I'm back once more, just one last time in the channel's history. Goodbye.